Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Greetings and best wishes of the custodian of the two holy mosques to His Majesty the Sultan are conveyed by the Saudi Foreign Minister when he was received by His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed. His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed receives a written message from the First Deputy to the President of Sudan on aspects of joint cooperation between the two countries, conveyed by Sudanese Minister of Culture. A ceremony is held in Hungary for presentation of UNESCO Sultan Qaboos Award for Environmental Protection for the year 2015. And the Shura Council prepares to start its 8th term to contribute in legislative and administrative work after the election of its chairman and his 2 deputies. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Mamnoon Hussein of Pakistan in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's independence anniversary. His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, today received His Excellency Adil Al Jubair, Foreign Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, who conveyed greetings of custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, and his best wishes to His Majesty of good health, long life, and for Omani people of further progress and prosperity. His Highness welcomed the guest and the delegation and expressed Sultanate's satisfactions for the strong relations between the two countries and the care it receives from wise leadership of both countries. On his part, His Excellency Adil Al Jubair expressed depths of brotherly and historical relations between the Sultanate and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as well as constructive cooperation that binds them. Talks also covered means of strengthening existing cooperation and viewed a number of current issues in the regional and international arenas, as well as importance of concentrating consultation among brothers for the service of security and stability. His Highness informed His Excellency the guest of delivering greetings of His Majesty to the custodian of the two holy mosques and His Majesty's best wishes of continuous success and for Saudi people further growth and welfare. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs. His Highness Sayyid Fahad bin Mahmoud Al Saeed, Deputy Prime Minister for the Council of Ministers, today received His Excellency At-Tayyib Hassan Badawi, Minister of Culture of Sudan, who handed His Highness a written message from His Excellency Lieutenant General Bakri Hassan Saleh, First Deputy to the President of Sudan, related to aspects of joint cooperation between the two countries. He also conveyed greetings of His Excellency President Field Marshal Umar Hassan Ahmed al-Bashir of Sudan and his best wishes to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos of further success in the march of comprehensive renaissance witnessed by the Sultanate, and for the Omani people further progress and prosperity. Talks covered joint cooperation and ways of strengthening it, especially in cultural fields, for the importance of preserving civilizational heritage and refining intellectual and knowledge potentials and strengthening bonds and contacts among nations. Talks also dealt with a number of issues and developments in regional and international arenas. His Highness informed the guest to convey greetings of His Majesty the Sultan to His Excellency the President of Sudan and his best wishes to him and for the people of Sudan further growth and welfare. On his part, the Minister of Culture of Sudan expressed his delight of the visit to the Sultanate, for which Sudan and for its wise leadership every respect and appreciation for the achievements at domestic and foreign levels. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Sheikh Ahmed bin Hilal Al-Ma'mari, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Heritage and Culture, as well as His Excellency Abdul Daim Ali Al-Bashir, charged the affairs of the Embassy of Sudan in Muscat. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed al-Shaybaniya, Minister of Education, handed over Sultan Qaboos Prize for Environment Protection for 2015 to a research group on wetlands affiliated to the University of Buenos Aires in Argentina. The celebration was held at Hungarian Academy of Sciences. The ceremony was presided over by His Excellency Viktor Orban, Hungarian Prime Minister. The event coincides with the Silver Jubilee of the establishment of the prize, which is the first global prize in the field of environment protection granted every 2 years. Through this prize, the Sultanate embodies its global vision on the significance of involving all nations and governments in protecting environment on the earth. The winning research group was honored for its efforts and research in the field of wetlands, who expressed their thanks and gratitude to His Majesty the Sultan and the Omani people. The continuation of this prize reflects the far-sighted vision of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos since the announcement of the prize 26 years ago. Assigned by His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Excellency Ahmed bin Nasser bin Hamad al-Meherzi, Minister of Tourism, left the Sultanate for Tanzania to attend ceremonies of installation of His Excellency President John Mombi Joseph Magufuli as a new President of the Republic. He is accompanied by His Excellency Saud bin Ali al-Raqaishi, Sultanate's ambassador accredited to Tanzania. His Excellency Adil bin Ahmed al-Jubair, Foreign Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, arrived in the Sultanate today on an official visit during which he will meet with a number of senior state officials. The Saudi Foreign Minister commended the deep fraternal relations binding both countries and the joint cooperation in all areas. He explained that his visit to the Sultanate comes within the framework of coordination and consultation between the two brotherly countries, as well as exchanging views on the most important issues in the region. The Shura Council completed the pillars of its 8th term after electing its chairman and his 2 deputies to start 4-year Shura work till 2019. This term is a crucial stage of practicing legislative and auditing powers. It also represents a transfer to a phase based on accumulative experience. 60 new members joined the Council to work together with 25 other experienced members who were re-elected for another term. They should work tirelessly to address big challenges and provide the government with consultation and enact laws for the coming period. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Royal Camel is taking part in the Camel Races Festival held in the city of Al Uyun in Morocco. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohammed al-Saidi, Minister of Health, met heads and Secretary Generals of Arab and Gulf medical associations and societies who are taking part in works of the first scientific conference of Omani Medical Association. The conference is being held with the participation of more than 400 from various Arab countries and Gulf Cooperation Council countries besides the Sultanate. The Minister of Health praised the role of Omani medical associations and the roles of associations in general in upgrading level of services at medical institutions and stressed the importance of spreading awareness culture in the society for the importance of medical profession. The 18th International Scout Forum for the Exchange of Cultures and Familiarizing with Civilizations was held at the Theatre of the Ministry of Education in Muscat today under the auspices of His Excellency Ali bin Khalfan al-Jabri, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Information. It came under the theme Our Heritage, Bridges of Understanding and Building for the Future. Around 100 participants from 27 countries of various regions around the world took part in the forum. The International Scout Forum affirms the position of the Omani Scouting on the map of international hosts. It will provide the participants with the opportunity to get acquainted with various Omani environments. The Shabab Oman 2 ship arrived at Zayed port in the United Arab Emirates in its last station within its first voyage to Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The voyage came to spread the culture of peace and friendship among nations. An official ceremony was organized for the ship as it docked at the port that included the performance of a number of traditional arts. Also, the chief guest and the attendees toured the divisions of the ship. Oman Air, the national carrier of the Sultanate of Oman, officially inaugurated its flights to the Bengali capital Dhaka to be the second destination to Bangladesh after Chittagong, thus increasing the number of destinations operated by Oman Air to 50. The inauguration ceremony was held under the patronage of His Excellency Hamad bin Khamis Al-Amri, Under-Secretary of the Ministry of Manpower for Labor Affairs, who said that operating the flight represents a remarkable importance for the trade exchange and bilateral relations between the two countries. He pointed out that operating Muscat-Dhaka route will play a great role as the Sultanate is witnessing a remarkable development. 4 weekly flights will be operated on Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, plus increasing frequencies by 2 additional flights on Mondays and Wednesdays, starting from December 1st, 2015. The third Omani Innovations Exhibitions continues its activities at Oman International Exhibition Center with a good attendance from school and college students. The exhibition is a good opportunity for entrepreneurs of small and medium enterprises. 140 entrepreneurs are displaying their products and services for marketing and to exchange expertise. Omani camels obtain a decent status in the Gulf region and are well reputed in many countries due to its performance in local and international races. The royal camel is taking part in the Camel Races Festival held in the city of Al Uyun in Morocco. The festival was inaugurated under the auspices of His Excellency Al-Sharqi Ad-Dhairis, Moroccan Minister Delegate to the Ministry of Interior in Morocco, and attended by Humaid bin Ali Al-Zar'i, Deputy Director General of the Royal Camels, head of the participating delegation. The latest weather charts and satellite images indicated that a tropical depression is being formed in midst of the Arabian Sea today, with a surface wind speed around its center reached 28 to 47 kilometers per hour. The Directorate General of Meteorology mentioned that the initial analysis of National Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center indicated the possibility of the tropical depression moving towards the west, with initial indications that its track is moving away from the Sultanate's coasts, with chances of its deepening to a deep tropical depression during the next 24 hours without any effect on the Sultanate's coasts during the coming 3 days. In order to support talented youth and Omani innovators, Information Technology Authority celebrated the conclusion of the activities of Oman summer programming in Muscat. 5 projects in the field of IT were honored during the ceremony. The program also encouraged Omani youth to establish their small and medium-sized enterprises and promote the culture of entrepreneurship among them. 50 participants took part in the program who worked on 19 projects. A ceremony was held in the Wilaya of Sib to conclude the activities of the Holy Quran Centers under the auspices of His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Muhammad Al-Saidi, Minister of Health. It came to highlight the role of the Holy Quran in the life of students, in addition to embodying the strong relations between the Muslims and the Holy Quran, especially in the Omani society. The ceremony included various activities, namely religious poems, in addition to various shows and Omani traditional arts. Al-Buraimi College held an information week consisting of discussion sessions, theatrical shows and poetic nights, as well as various programs and activities that aim to enrich and develop the media talent among students. The week witnessed a participation of a host of Omani media men who came to convey their experiences in different fields. The activities of Women Training Program were concluded in the Governorate of North Batna. The program, which was organized by Entrepreneurs Committee in Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry in the Wilaya of Sohar, aims to encourage entrepreneurs to develop their own existing projects and also encourage job seekers to establish their private enterprises. Her Highness Sayyida Hujayja bint Jafar Al Saeed presided over the closing ceremony. The program included a number of training courses on marketing, customer service, and administration, in addition to a presentation about the facilities provided by the bodies concerned for the female entrepreneurs. The Heritage Forum program, entitled Glances from Nizwa Life, continues its activities for the third consecutive day. The forum is organized by the Cultural Committee of Activities of Nizwa Capital of Islamic Culture 2015, which portrays aspects and details of their life in Nizwa. Many traditional and handmade crafts are portrayed in this event, in an indication to the importance of preserving this cultural heritage. The Municipal Council in the Governorate of Dhofar discussed today in its meeting preparations during the previous weather condition and preserving the environment. The meeting also reviewed a number of topics related to services and the municipal work in various wilayas of the Governorate. The Council praised the efforts provided by the bodies concerned during the tropical cyclone, as well as citizens and residents who support the authorities to deal with the condition easily. Now for the general weather forecast. Clear skies will prevail over the Sultanate with medium and high cloud flow and chances of low clouds and fog late night and early morning over the Governorate of Buraimi and the coastal areas of the Arabian Sea. Winds will be northeasterly light to moderate. Seas will be moderate along the coasts of the Governorate of Musandam and Sea of Oman with a maximum wave height of 2 meters and slight along the rest of the Sultanate's coasts with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Greetings and best wishes of the custodian of the two holy mosques to His Majesty the Sultan are conveyed by the Saudi Foreign Minister when he was received by His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed. His Highness Sayyid Fahd bin Mahmoud Al Saeed receives a written message from the First Deputy to the President of Sudan on aspects of joint cooperation between the two countries, delivered by the Sudanese Minister of Culture. A ceremony is held in Hungary for presentation of UNESCO Sultan Qaboos Award for Environmental Protection for the year 2015. And the Shura Council prepares to start its 8th term to contribute in legislative and administrative work after the election of its chairman and his 2 deputies. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.